for doing this for me, darling.
What are you thanking me for? I mean, what kind of mayoral candidate would I be if I didn't welcome her into the city?
So you're thinking about running?
It's the right thing to do. What are you looking like that for?
I understand why you want to do it, but Gregory and Alex, those are friends.
Well, it looks like our little problem with Ava Monroe is taking care of itself.
What is that supposed to mean? What type of woman knowingly beds a married man?
The type of woman with an agenda and a camera.
You deceitful whore. Apparently she had a few more issues than we knew to put a bullet in her own head.
There's a lot of things going wrong in Catherine. And I'm not sure if Gregory's the person to solve those things.
We'll just talk about this later.
Mother, you're not going to ask?
Ask what?
You're not going to ask how Eve's doing? How I am doing?
How are you, son?
Mother,
Son, what do you want me to say?
I want you to stop acting as if yesterday didn't happen. Okay, you could show a little consideration considering what I did for you the other night.
For me, Jason, I have told you you have to pay a mighty high price to be in Montgomery.
I just killed my fiance's sister for you.
Son, you did not do that for me. You did that for Catherine. You did that for the Montgomery name. You did that for Eve.
Eve?
Yes, Eve.
I shot her, Mother.
Oh, for God's sake, you're a cop. Don't act as if you've never shot anyone before.
Mother, I love her.
I know you do, Jason. You've proven just how much you love her by protecting her. Someone sent Ava here to find Erica Horton, and we had to regain control of the situation.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you've made me feel horrible. Why do you do that, Jason?
I'm sorry, Mother.
Your father always accused me of loving you more than the other children. I denied it, but deep down, I knew that he was right.
You guys have a seat.
So, how long do you plan on visiting with us here in Catherine?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm really just here tying up a few loose ends.
It's so good to have you back. Madelyn and I, we were inseparable growing up.
Oh, okay. Well, I do hope that you come down and visit with us down at St. Matthew's.
Well, I've already visited St. Matthew's, and quite frankly, the welcome wasn't so warm.
Excuse me?
Madelyn, will you give me a glass of water, please?
Right.
Okay, look, I kind of forgot to mention something. Well, I didn't forget. I just didn't want to tell you the truth because I didn't think you would come.
Justine, what is it?
Madelyn Courtland. Maddie Louise Martin. She's...
Isabella's daughter? That woman is Madeline Louise Martin?
Now she goes by Madelyn Courtland.
Justine, you have me in the room of a mafia leader's wife.
Keep your voice down.
Justine, what are you thinking? What are you even doing hanging around her? Do you know what she did to her mother?
Do you mean the things that happened 40 years ago?
Look, we are running for the mayor's seat. We can't do this now. Not now.
Michael, listen to me. A friend of mine is here from out of town, and I am not going to turn my back on her just because of her past.
Her past? What do you even know about her past? Why is she in Catherine?
I don't know.
Exactly. We're leaving now.
Michael, I am not a child. I'm not leaving. She just lost her husband. She doesn't have a friend in the world.
There's a reason for that.
Michael, I think you should leave. I'll see you at the house.
Gregory, try to be a little more compassionate. That is Eve's sister.
Don't act like you're not relieved.
Relieved? A dear friend of ours lost her sister. And I need to call Eve.
Where did you go last night?
What?
During the party, you disappeared for a while.
Gregory, I swear you are worse than the Secret Service.
I just think it was very convenient for you.
What is that supposed to mean?
That woman that Ava was asking about, Erica?
I told you, I don't know anyone by that name.
Why don't you let me help you?
Help me?
Look at yourself. You're spiraling out of control. Why don't you stop pushing me away? Look, I know we're not the greatest love story ever told, but why don't you let me help you with whatever it is that's haunting you?
I said drop it.
I will not. Look at what she's doing to you.
Ava was not doing anything to me.
I was talking about Jessica.
You're awake.
Oh, so you spent the night here? In my son's bed. Down the hall from his mother. If they find out I'm Ava, they're going to kill me.
Is something going on with you? What's wrong?
Well, first I need to know that this is going to stay between the two of us.
Girl, you know it will. What's going on?
Okay. Well, a few weeks ago, before my checkup, I met a man who was married.
What?
Yeah, it gets worse.
Oh,
You have to accept the fact that he's gone. The man that raped you is behind bars. He can't hurt you anymore. My husband will not touch me! I'm sure he loves you. You haven't met my husband. He can't handle this! Nicole, gonorrhea is treatable.
He's married to one of my patients.
oh my gosh.
Nicole is my wife.
No way.
Yeah.
Did you know?
No, I had no idea until last night. God, I can't believe this is happening to me. I'm a doctor, for God's sake.
Well, I mean, I'm your doctor. You tell me what's going on. We can fix this.
You know, you don't have to be afraid of her.
Gregory, don't be ungrateful. She basically handed you the mayor's seat.
No, she endorsed me. I did the rest. We did the rest. You and I. And if you'll stick with me, we can do a whole lot more.
My mother would not approve.
Would you please stop with that? She treats you like a child. When are you going to grow up?
You don't know the depths that my mother has gone to for the people in this town.
You sound like you've been brainwashed. Your life is not about you. It's about Jessica. If you'll excuse me, I'm getting a tad bored.
Can't stand it, but I still love you. I still love, I still love, I still love, I still love, I still love.
You heard.
Every word.
I'm sorry. He means well. He can just be a little bit,
Hypocritical.
I was going to say protective.
You didn't have to do that. I'm a big girl, you know. I can fight my own battles.
Did I ever let you do that?
So why are you in
Why are
Catherine?
you and Catherine? Why have I remained here after all these years? It's my home, and I love it here.
You do know there's a whole other world outside of Catherine, right?
Is it that difficult to believe that I love my life here?
I know firsthand what it's like to lose yourself in the dreams of a man.
$300 million. and you still don't have an ounce of happiness.
I miss him.
I'm sorry. I wish you and Isabella could make peace.
Thank you for looking out for her.
So what has brought you home?
Justine, how about we refrain from asking one another questions that we really don't want to know the answers to?
Excuse me?
I'm enjoying spending time with you. But if this is going to continue, then I'm going to have to keep lying about why I came back to Catherine, and you're going to have to keep lying on why you never left.
I'm sorry. I need to take a call.
Sweetheart, you alright?
Dear, I'm deeply sorry for your loss. We all knew your sister was troubled, but we never expected her to take her own life.
I don't believe she killed herself.
Eve, we've been over this.
Dear, I've been there. Jonathan brought home a little 2-day-old poodle for our 25th wedding anniversary. Oh, it was the cutest little thing you've ever seen. Do you remember that, Jason? I loved that puppy so much. But one morning she got out and ran directly into oncoming traffic.
Excuse me?
Well, she was killed. I could never understand why Alice would run directly into traffic. I did learn that sometimes if you want to protect her, you must keep your dog on a leash.
You ancient piece of dirt! I wipe the floor with you!
Mother!
I'm sorry, dear. I don't mean to upset you. You have a funeral and a wedding to plan for. And I want you to know that the Montgomerys are at your disposal. Well, you're practically family.
Mother, leave us. Now.
Last week I came to your office and I need to know of your findings, if any.
Well, I mean, I told you that everything looks to be okay. Is there really something else you're concerned about?
Well, are your findings based on the fact that I'm your friend and of course another doctor?
That is insulting.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to insult you.
I mean, the lab hasn't returned the report, so as soon as I get them back, I'll be calling you. I'll have my reception call you, and we'll come in and have another appointment.
I can't wait that long.
Why? What is it?
Nicole didn't contract gonorrhea from her rapist.
You had better not be trying to tell me what I think you're trying to tell me.
Jazz, she contracted it from me.
Well, apparently, besides for him spreading around his web of hurt, he also gives the gift of a venereal disease.
Oh my God, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. I tell you what I'm gonna do is get you started on some antibiotics first, and we can figure the rest of this out.
God, stop looking at me like that.
I'm not. I'm a doctor. I'm here to help you.
This has to be a dream. I can't believe this is happening.
It's gonna be okay. Let's just get through it, one step at a time, okay?
Eve, I'm sorry about my mother. She's been on edges here lately because of the manual.
The manual?
Yes. Erica's refusing to turn it over. That's why I go to the station and go to the basement where we're holding her and pressure her. But so far she's not budging.
Jason, I have to go.
Okay, well, give me a moment to get my thing.
No! I need to be alone.
Sweetheart, I think that's the last thing you need right now. I love you. Eve, you're trembling.
I'm sorry.
How are you dealing with this? How are you not revealing this? How are you not going to ruin your career? You have got to forget about him. You've got to leave him alone. Leave him alone. You are finished with him.
Nicole is my wife.
Dr. Lopez, have you met my husband, Chris?
Oh yeah. Yes. He's finished.
Alex, what is it? Now is not a good time.
Suicide. It was suicide.
What?
Ava's death has been ruled suicide.
Oh, thank God. I mean, I'm glad to know that your mother did not.
Please stop thinking the worst about my mother. Ava committed suicide.
Any luck with Erica Horton?
There's no luck so far, but Jason is still on it.
Okay. Thanks for calling. I'll talk to you later. Madelyn, I'm sorry, but I have to run.
Oh, okay. Well, it was good to see you. We'll have to get together soon.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've just always loved giving gifts.
Gifts?
Oh, well, yes, it's actually a wedding gift, but given the tone of the day, I thought it might cheer you up. Maybe even make you smile.
I'm not really in the mood.
No, please, dear.
What is this?
Well, it's time for a new heir. Now, we can negotiate to a degree, but you will not find the listings any better than this. The children of athletes, scholars, musicians, artists, philosophers.
Look, Eve, he kinda has your eyes.
So Jessica and her cats have Erica? Well, Justine, you're gonna lead me right to her.